flag off event. Crazy. We met new people, we saw old friends, and it was just this crazy gathering of like old and new, and just a whole entirely different experience. Completely never done anything like this before. Never. So when I met the gang from Singapore, the ones driving in the first generation mini cabriolet, what made me so relieved and made me so happy was that they weren't exactly car junkies as well. It was such a relieving experience to know that there are guys out there, guys and girls, who don't dive too deep into cars, but are more for the intangible things. So my hot take is that cars are only a tool or a language or a medium that allows people to get closer together. Allows them to get closer together. Both physically as well as emotionally. And this whole thing about car communities, right? About car guys, about racing, the motorsports group, and then you have the convoy road trip group. It's actually not about cars. It's not. Hear me out. It's actually about community. It's about building relationships. It's about meeting people old and new. That's what it's about. Cars are the medium in which you express yourself, right? Even the way you drive. These are things that express yourself to other people. These are things that portray a certain sense of self, a certain identity, a certain personality to your car that emanates from you. Cars are only the language, they're only the medium in which you can use to bond with people outside your car and inside your car. I have a funny feeling that cup right there, this cup right here, coffee, has a lot more in common than cars than we ever expected. Now here is why. Answer these questions with yourself, with a friend. Right now you can pause the video and go through question by question. Number 1. Do you ever sometimes want to go to a cafe alone? And do you sometimes like to drive alone? Question number 2. When you go to a cafe or a restaurant or whatever the scene is, but let's talk about cafe. Let's talk about cafe. Do you go with your friends? And are they the same friends that you bring out to organize a road trip or join Evo Enduro or go to a convoy together? Are they the same people? I have a very funny feeling that there is much more to be explored. There's a lot more connection to a 10 ringgit cup of coffee and a 1 million ringgit car than we expect. There's a lot more in common, and I'm curious to find out why. Thank you for visiting the channel. Thank you for visiting this cafe. And since my coffee is done, I will see you guys next time.